Good morning, Technosphere. I'm a shadow of my former self. Because we had a party, like an actual party, online, of course. And I got really drunk, as you do at parties. And I even went home with a random. No, I didn't actually go home with a random. I found a random online afterwards. And did the whole Saturday night get drunk thing without leaving my house or compromising my isolation. So I'm rather impressed with that, actually. Because, yeah, this self-isolation thing isn't going to be so bad so long as I can have a party. And I was very impressed with all my friends. I'm just like, I'm in one of those. Mel, hello. Mel is one of the people that I'm impressed with. I'm just sitting here being really impressed with the quality of the people that I know. And because I've been a fucking alternative freak who fell out of the system forever, really. And sort of, I fell out. I couldn't ever fall into the system. I just couldn't do the job thing. I tried. It nearly killed me. I can't do the say the right thing in the office thing. I never want to wear the clothes that they want me to wear, and I just eventually say, fuck it, I'm not going. So in recent years, I've actually very much given up on attempting to be part of the dominant culture. And I did have fun, Mel, and it was so great that Mel's band, Tarantism, played at the end of our online gig, and I was dancing. It was fucking great. So what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so I gave up trying to fit into any dominant culture shape. Couldn't have a job. Too mad. I'm too mental. Ended up, morning, Amanda. So my mental health went tits up. My employment prospects disappeared altogether, and I realised I didn't want to do anything anyway, and so I just stayed in my house, and with my mental illness, and just kind of coped and bimbled through life very smallly, without trying to make waves too much, which I didn't succeed at, really, in any kind of a way. But I did do a lot of self-isolating and staying in. And what I've found is that now that it's all on top, I'm okay. My anxiety and my general state of fear at everything is finally got a rationale behind it, and I feel okay. I feel okay to the point where I can organise a party every Saturday night. And I'm gonna do it again. So there. And I realised that my entire performance career, or lack of, has been based on me entertaining myself. And me finding other artists to hang out with, who and other fairy folk who are mad like me, and have to make songs and poetry in order to survive. And yeah, I feel really grateful and happy that there's so many of them. And well, I'm never going to meet them all. And the art that people make, and the music and the poetry, it just like comes from, I don't know, the pool of the spirit of humanity. And it's a beautiful, beautiful thing. And like in last night's show, every single act did something different. Nobody was referencing anything other than their own spirit, and that was beautiful, and I loved it, and it was magic, and I feel privileged to know humans and be a human who can't help yet channeling that and sharing it with everybody, because that's what it's for. That's what that energy is for. And the sun's come out. Our creative energy is our lifeblood, and when we share it, I realise some healing thing happens in us, the performer, and some healing thing. Art is magic, and we all need to express it. Yes, art is magic, and we all need to express it. My favourite slogan is, art is a weapon in the battle for freedom and truth. And I stole it, and but I use it all the time, and I think that it is a weapon in the battle for freedom and truth, and it's also a weapon in the battle for oppression and lies, in which case you see it in terms of advertising and those kind of celebrity talentless things, and all that stuff, so, which they take art and lock it up and twist it into a poisonous, dangerous thing. So that's why it's really, really important that we, the art and the heart of the revolution, have a smiley face and don't be put down, and just make whatever we make, however we want to make it, and don't worry about whether it sells or whether somebody else likes it or what. Just do it because you feel to. I'm looking for a poem to share, because that's what I'm supposed to be doing of a morning, and it's well, the thing is, right, Facebook, I'm reading this just because Facebook has shown it to me, but I'm not feeling like this today. It's called, this is a bad day poem, Battered. Everybody is a cunt. I don't care, and I don't want to be a human anymore, to be subject to this fatal flaw. I was definitely having a bad day that day. Let's see what else I had to say. This one's called Playing Politics. I know what I know. I think what I think. When I'd best not speak open, when I'm taken to the brink of my reason, the edge of my fear, my knowledge is seamed. I must keep my faith near. I need clarity, knowledge. Wisdom must be applied if the purpose of my life is to liberally thrive. Oh, well, I was a bit more optimistic that day, wasn't I? Let's see what I can finish with. Should I do a poem about my shoes? All right, I'll do a poem about shoes. This is called Heart and Soul. For the first time in over a year, I have bought new shoes. They are shiny, furry black rocket dogs, not like my old Ugg boots, which actually are bare paws and anyway are trashed. I loved them like a good old friend, but now tragically they're mashed. I have worn them through 3 winters. This year my feet got wet. I thought that spring was coming and I wouldn't have to get new ones till next winter, but winter is still here. But now I've got new boots on. It's still cold, but I don't care. I was obviously feeling like really profound that day, wasn't I? Anyway, that's my morning poem for the not morning musing, and I shall be back with this afternoon with my afternoon assessment of the self-isolation day number, what the fuck ever it is, because totally lost track of the days of the week. Actually, I haven't. I know it's Sunday because I'm hungover. Goodbye, Mel. Goodbye, Amanda. Thank you for joining me in my morning chit chat. If you've got any things that you think I ought to talk about, hello, Helen. If you've got any things that you think I ought to address in my morning musings, or I don't know, say, why don't you ponder about this? Tell me, and I will. Because, well, I can chat on for ages about pretty much anything. And I'm always needing ideas of things that need to be discussed. And today, the healing power of art is on my agenda, and it might be that I'm actually starting. Have I accepted the bathroom challenge? No, I haven't accepted the bathroom challenge. The bathroom challenge is, can you have a party in your bathroom? And because I'm so hungover and I can't put a sentence together, I'm failing to share the concept or say anything useful. It's about having a party in your bathroom, and you have to get on Helen Hatt's page to find it. Yeah, that's what you have to do. Freddie Hankin, hello Freddie. Oh, I was going to go, but look, all my friends have arrived now. Oh no, I don't know what to do. So I read you another poem. The sun's coming out. All right, I'll read you another poem before I go, because now that all my friends are here, I feel a bit rude just going. Hello, Freddie. How are you? I was hoping to see you at Small World in spring, but it ain't happening in spring. So that's a bit. Yeah. Where are we going to... How are we going to... I'd given up festivals, and I'd gone, do you know what? I don't want to do any more festivals. I'm tired of sleeping in tents. I'm tired of getting rained on. I'm tired of standing in gate queues. I'm tired of wristbands and radios. Oh, okay. This is... Helen says, turn your bathroom into the greatest venue you ever attended. Film and post it. And, I'm going to pretend to Helen that I'm going to do it, but I'm not, because I'm too lazy. It is a shame that the festival season isn't happening, but it's not a shame because we're organising outside of it, and the skills and heart of the festival community are making themselves very, very visible in this current time. So whilst it is sad that we can't sit around a fire and chat shit, because that's the bit we like, isn't it, really? Let's face it. You know, nobody likes putting the gaze list together, and nobody likes trekking across the whole site to get your dinner, and nobody likes the portaloos. The reason that we like festivals is because we like sitting around a fire and chatting shit. Fatima! Oh my God, that's my friend Fatima, and she's all in Germany. And we met in Lesbos at a women's festival, the only single women's festival in Europe. Well, not the only single one, it's the biggest one. It's got no advertising, it's absolutely great. And it's in Lesbos, and it's lovely. It's full of women, and it's really age diverse and sexuality diverse and diverse. And I went, and it was really funny because it was the first time I'd ever been travelling on my own, and I wasn't exactly travelling, I just went to one place and stayed there. But I was like, oh my God, I'm going to be like Billy No Mates for 3 weeks in Greece, and I won't have anyone to talk to, and I'll be lonely. But so got to this women's festival, and within 10 minutes of arriving, I'd met somebody that I knew from Shambhala festival, and yeah, it turned out that I knew half of them already through the network, and I had a magic time, and it was very empowering and healing, actually. So on that note, I found a poem to finish with, and it's about women, and but I also think that men can embrace this, and I really, really hope they do, because in the same way that women have needed to reclaim the streets and the place, the workplace, and all that kind of stuff, men need to reclaim the domestic sphere. And their roles as fathers and homemakers, because they've been alienated from the home in the same way that women have been alienated from the public sphere. And you can see this being played out by the amount of fathers who are heartbroken because they are not allowed to have enough access to their children because they've got shit relationship with the mother. And unfortunately, too many of us allow the shit relationship that we've got with our other parent to affect that parent's relationship with the child. Fail. Anyway, this is about when we don't fail, and it's about when we can put it out of the bag and not be a bitch. Kitchen songs. My sister's arms are warm and strong. Their voices rich with kitchen songs, and in their eyes are joys and sorrows, broken dreams and bright tomorrows, troubles many, praises few, endless lists of things to do, births and deaths and lives go on, the composition of their songs, which ripple out into the future, empowered in the state of nurture. My sister's arms are warm and strong. Their voices rich with kitchen songs, and in the creases of their faces are memories of the human races, loving maid and children born, broken nights and early dawns, the cornerstones of education, the alchemy of our creation, mapping out, as they are able, the secrets of the kitchen table. That, for some reason, always makes me cry. Yeah, it does. And on that note, I'm going to say, have a lovely day. I'll see you for the afternoon assessment. And I really look forward to giving you all an actual hug. But mind you, I never see any of you in real life. But maybe I'll make the effort when we're not on lockdown to actually see the people that I love.